When we review or report on something, we don't want there to be any guesswork. We believe the information must be accurate, and it has to be reliable. For what we review, the goal is hopefully to educate our audience, and at the same time, an equally important goal is in turn to get educated ourselves. What we want to do is earn the trust of our audience, and to do that, we ensure what we report is accurate, rumor-free, and teaser-free. The premium cigar industry is so dynamic, and every day brings something new. We wanted Cigar Coop to be an extension of that experience, so it has to be 365 days a year. We wanted to create a true media ecosystem and integrate Cigar Coop with the power of our Stogie Geeks programming network.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Stogie Geek Show. This is our Stogies of the Week segment. And let's check in with our 1926 Padron. We were just commenting on the break. It's just freaking phenomenal. Yes. Like, the age is definitely...
speechless.
The more I smoke of this, I'm like, I got to buy some more and put them away for another 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And smoke them then. Because I think the age really amped up the smoking experience on this Padron even higher. I mean, they're awesome when they're like right off the truck, so to speak, but the age definitely adds a whole nother dimension to this smoke.
I had my first one 2 weeks ago, the 26, and thoroughly enjoyed it, and this is a certified game changer.
Now, which size did you smoke of the 26? They're all pretty good.
It was, I think it was about the same.
What it looked like?
Yeah.
It looked like a cigar.
It was I believe it was the same size.
You smoked this one.
Yeah.
They don't. The 26 doesn't come in a Perfecto other than the 80th. Was it a natural? They make it in the natural and Maduro. That's why it was interesting when Abe was saying that he suggested they make a barber pole wrapper,
right.
And the Padrones were like, no way. I think that they probably have either tried that or just know they know their wrapper leaf so well that they already know that that's not going to work. Like, the flavors just aren't going to meld. Like, it's not like there's a thing that, well, if this wrapper's good on that cigar and this wrapper's good on that cigar, well, let's just take the wrappers and put them together, and they'll be even more awesome. Like, that, it's not the case. Right. It's not the case. It's like cooking. Like, some ingredients will go well together, and other ingredients you put them together, and you're like, oh my God, that is atrocious. What did I do? And so that's why I thought that was interesting. So, I don't know what you smoked. It was a cigar.
It was a cigar. It was still, at the time I was just I had to shut it down. It was after a stressful test, and I was just enjoying it.
Excellent. Well, I smoked a Bandolero from Selected Tobacco. This is the 54 is on the band. It's the 5.5 by 54 Picaro. The components are undisclosed, and this was just an amazing smoke. I picked this up at Mr. J's, actually, and I think that this Bandolero, the Bandoleros, for me, that I smoked recently, work really well in that larger ring gauge, 50 and above. Nice. 54. I had the 60. I know you guys, I think, also smoked is that a 60, like Belcoso? Or no, was it just a straight 60? Like a short 60?
It was a short 60. Yeah.
Right.
Just these both are box worthy in my opinion. They're somewhat expensive, probably around the $25 to $30 price point, which is dangerous because now that they're in a local shop and being distributed more widely, I think, at least I've seen them more here in the Northeast than before. I thought this was fantastic. Box, a little earthy, some nice sweetness. It was good. Almost like not so much earthy as it was caramel. Sorry, I was getting confused with another cigar I smoked. Like a caramel with some sweetness in there. It was very well balanced. I loved it. It's good.
Excellent. Yeah, Joe?
Go for you guys.
Joe D turned me on. Gave me
He did? Really? Wow. Well, then.
It was a Friday night. What are you going to do?
It was a Friday night. Gave me a couple of sticks. He gave me 3. I've only tried one blend so far. I'm trying to take a page out of
He turned you on and gave you a couple sticks, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to take a
Adam
page.
medium.
Wow.
I'm trying to take a page out of your book and let things sit and rest and all that stuff. It's not easy for me, you know what I mean? But I am learning. So, J&V Cigars has I had the Maduro. The Maduro is Dominican Republic and Nicaraguan tobacco with the San Andreas wrapper. Stick comes in 7 different sizes: a Lancero, a Robusto, a box press, Toro, Gordo, Torpedo, and Churchill. I had the box press, which is 6.5 by 54. If you want to seek out a little boutique shop, it's all this apparently is sold from a little shop in Daytona Beach, Florida, and they ship. So if you want to look them up, you can do so. The cigars are rolled by Don Jorge, and like I said, if you want to try something really different, really boutique, good tasting, I found, even though it was a medium, I found it to be. Even though it was a Maduro, it wasn't a really bold Maduro. So I think it's suitable for a beginner smoker. What do you think, Joe?
I love it. That's my first. That's my favorite.
So if you're a beginner
G&B.
smoker and you want to try a Maduro and it's got a low price point, definitely
So
look
you did
them
like
up.
the Maduro. You guys both said the Maduro was good. I think you just gave me.
That's my favorite. I did.
Yeah.
Yep, that's one of them.
Yep. And I gave it a 5.
Nice.
Solid.
And are these reasonably priced?
All $5.
If you go to their website and you look them up, it's JNV Cigars. Every cigar's $5 and they ship. And,
Wow,
and
that's pretty cool.
He's got a Barber Pole blend and he's got a Habano blend as well. I didn't have those yet.
Jorge Nichols looking to be a guest in a future episode. Solid guy.
So I figured I'd try it. It's pretty neat. They're all in the shop. It's interesting that it reminds me of a small craft brewery that would only be open for 4 days a week.
Yeah.
Because if you go to their website, they're only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They roll some cigars, ship them out.
They're $5 a piece. Yeah,
They're $5 a piece. They ship.
Yeah.
And
I gotcha. I get the whole
It's a neat
strategy for them.
He should have some for you as well.
Yeah, he just gave me
Okay, yeah.
3 packs.
Yep.
So
He said he said that I would like the Maduro, so I tried it first.
well, I'll smoke the Maduro and we'll report back.
Sounds good.
We'll see if we're different on
Yeah.
that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Finally got my hands on the All Out Kings last week.
That's next on my list.
Vintage in Westerly, and absolutely loved it. The Forever Last is the size 6.5 by 54. Connecticut Habano wrapper, Indonesian Sumatra binder, Jalapa, Dominican, and Connecticut broadleaf Ligero. A little bit higher on the price point, $13, but worth it all day. And comes in 4 sizes, $20 count. Cedar and spice and everything nice. The thing, medium plus, beyond enjoyable, and flavorful, burn great, and absolutely give it a box worthy for sure. Caldwell and True Estate hit it out of the park. You guys,
I smoked the Robusto and it was not good. I don't know what the one that I selected was terrible. Like
Paul syndrome.
usually like when
Like
it's like
Anglo?
construction, like the one that I selected, it tasted off to me. And I was like, this can't be right. Like I read other people's reviews on it. I'm like, something's not right. And I read a review, I think it was Blind Man's Puff did the Corona extra size, and I smoked most of that before the show.
Okay.
And it was much better. It was much better. So I haven't had a chance to give it a full review, but it was interesting. Like Paul syndrome. I don't know what
Take
happened.
a page out of Joe's book. It stopped me right in my tracks, and I was having a great night. That's what I opened the night with. I had longed for it for a while and didn't disappoint. It was enjoyable.
Nice. What was your? Did you smoke the All Out Kings as well, Joe Hollywood?
No,
Oh, okay.
All Out Kings.
I mean, did I say
is
All Out
next?
Kings? What- okay.
It's next on my It's
Go,
next
I
on
got
my
you.
list.
To smoke, yeah.
That and the Viaje Ghost Pepper
Gotcha.
is
come up next week.
Yeah, pretty much. I should have it in a week. Jody?
Next, the Daddy Mac by Cornelius and Anthony. I've been on a Cornelius and Anthony kick, and out of the four sticks they offer, enjoyed them all, but the Daddy Mac for sure was the belle of the ball, Paul's phrase. Brazilian wrapper, Ecuadorian binder, Nicaraguan filler, $9 price point. I smoked the Robusto 5x52, and made by Stephen Bailey, one of our recent guests. Another box worthy by this company, and 4 different sizes, and box of 20 as well, medium to full. Spice and sweetness, a little leather and cocoa, and another enjoyable
Now, did you
stick.
have this stick, Joe Hollywood?
No, that was the stick that I told Rainman that I wanted to try to get.
Okay.
think we're
You smoked some other.
The daddy. I never smoked any Cornelius and Anthony yet.
Okay.
Never yet.
we're still waiting, but
Oh, gotcha.
hopefully in due time we'll acquire some. Somehow we'll trip over some or something.
So if you need the shipping address, it's Joe H. It's Joe H at StogieGeeks.com. We'll provide that for you there in case it got lost in the mail.
I think that's what happened.
I snuck out last Thursday before I guess I was I left the Great Flood. It was a constant rain last week here. I wasn't in town.
We all washed out a
Thursday?
little bit.
Yeah, it was. No, I snuck out last Thursday.
Oh yeah, last Thursday was rain.
I snuck out last Thursday and golfed. And I cracked.
In the rain?
No, it was beautiful. Thursday was a day like today. It was,
Oh.
it was in between all the rain.
A 1 day break, yeah.
It was a 1 day break before the rain came there.
I
And I
gotcha.
snuck out and I had the Cusano Maduro, which again, you're outside, getting back to the previous segment. You're outside, you want to try it.
Was this one that I gave you?
Yes,
Okay.
I was going to say
Yeah.
a couple of programming notes here. This is one that Paul gave me in week 3. And must be in week 12, 13, 14, whatever. So I actually
Yeah.
let it rest.
This came from a sample. Well, this came
for
from a
12
sample.
weeks, right? Which is good.
Table for you, Joe.
I'm making
Hell yeah.
progress here.
This was
right?
a sample back when you could give samples.
Yes.
That's how much has been resting. So
Yeah. So, But normally when you give me something, I usually have it within,
Right away,
within like 3 minutes. But
The evolution of Joe.
Or seconds. But I'm getting there. This here, San Andreas Maduro wrapper. It's a blend of Dominican long filler, which getting to our outside point wasn't messy at all. Ecuadorian Connecticut binder. Sticks available in 4 different sizes: Robusto, Toro, Gordo, and Churchill. I had the Toro. Toro was the size was 6.5 by 50. I had like I said, I had this. It's golfable. 100% golfable. Medium body, had a little bit of notes of coffee, wood, and some spice. A little bit of earth. You know, it to me for a Maduro was pretty mild. I don't know if there and you know, I'm not so sure if a lot of people, when consumers, if you're new to the game, you look at a Maduro and say, it's supposed to run a little stronger. Obviously, it'll run stronger than a Connecticut, but I put it as a Bailey medium. There is a perfect profile for the first front 9, and I golfed awesome.
That's important. That's important.
For the record,
It was the cigar. If you want to golf, awesome. Cusano 18 Maduro.
No, because if you
has
remember
the magic sauce.
Magical
in it.
notes.
because if you remember, I was worried.
We go golfing. I'm smoking a Cusano 18 Maduro.
I was worried about the first time I golfed where the ball was on the go, and I was 1 under my best score, and I'm like, this is either going to be a fluke or an interesting season.
Well, you didn't have to worry about the cigar. It was enjoyable. You were just able to focus on the game.
I was
Nice.
like, wow, I'm hitting it good first whole set. Wow, this is crazy. And then my friends are like, dude, you got like 2 pars and a couple of bogeys. I'm like, shh.
Yeah, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it
Let's
easy.
just golf the hole in the hole. And it was awesome. Anyway, rating-wise, I did give it a 5.
Yeah, the Cusano stuff I find always been good. Nothing like knock your socks off, like stop you in your tracks. I have to
Yeah.
go buy a box kind of thing. My
Great.
friend used to like to smoke Cusano, so I smoked a couple, and then I told him about some deals that you had online. Then I think Davidoff, it was around the time Davidoff bought them or revamped them. I forget which. And then it's in the Davidoff portfolio now. And the new ones I smoked have been 5. I don't think I smoked the Maduro because I think I gave you the one sample of the Maduro they gave us. But
It's a great outside cigar.
yeah,
It's a
Cusano.
long filler. Like I
Yeah.
said, it's a great outside cigar.
Nice.
What else have I been smoking? I did smoke a Byron Reserva 5 Años
Oh, that's awesome.
Siglo 10, the 5.5 by 54.
What did you rate that?
I gave it a 5 actually. I thought it was good. I didn't get like the nuances or
Really?
And I smoked a couple of these. Like I didn't. Doesn't wow me like some of the Atabes wow me. Doesn't wow me like some of the Bandoleros wow me. Like this one for me in that line from Selected Tobacco is just, it's a 5 for me. It's good.
Any age on that?
No, since Oliver gave it to me, there's not a lot of age on that.
Couple
so.
weeks.
Yeah.
Is
that a
weeks. Nice.
Is that a train whistle? Did you have to take that?
It is. I do actually.
This is an important call.
Train's coming into the tracks.
It's part of the broadcast. If you have any questions or comments on the show,
you can just call.
You can
call
email
Rainman.
Joe H at StogieGeeks.com. Everything will be answered within
Send
24
all
hours.
The email to Joe H. Stogie
Everything
Geeks.
will be
He's
answered
getting the
within
mileage
24
out of that new email account.
I love that email account.
Yeah, so this one was just a $5 for me. I mean, it's not a bad cigar by any stretch of the imagination. I enjoy it when I smoke them. I'm like hoping for something more. Maybe that's just because my expectations are really high when I smoke something from Selected Tobacco, but that's what I get. So
And you had the Robusto.
and I did have the Robusto.
the one- yeah,
right.
Right.
So anyway,
Anyway.
that's what I thought. I'll do another one while Rainman's out there.
Okay.
I smoked. I'll skip over the Israel for now. I'll wait till Rainman comes back. But so I still love this smoke. I remember Stogie Santa when these weren't very readily available. He would have and gave me and then had for sale selected amounts. They used to limit them. Aquitaine Mode 5s from Romacraft, and so where are we with that phone call, dude?
Thumbs up.
I'm in. Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs
Yes.
up. Rainman,
Yes.
Rainman was waiting for a very important call, and it's all good. So we're gonna raid my humidor again, probably, and smoke something.
Pirate
spectacular.
flag's coming up. Can I tell you?
Oh, this is your
That's
drink.
okay.
I almost drank it.
Before we end the segment, I want to tell you my pirate flag story.
Okay.
Over the week.
Okay. So, Butt Pirate Story, and then, so Aquitaine Mode 5
Caught
is
it.
Stogie Santa. They were limited. I smoked one. I was like, holy crap, that's awesome. And then I went on a tear, and I smoked them, and then they came in regular production. Now, I bought a $5, and, one was just, it was good, but not exactly as I remember it. And then this one that I smoked was exactly the way I remember it, which is, it might have been me and my palate at the time or whatever. But this one was friggin' awesome. Awesome. Box-worthy purchase. I mean, there's just a great, cedar kind of fresh tasting with that cedar wood note. Little bit of sweetness. Just a great... when you smoke one, you just want to smoke more.
What cigar was this?
Aquitaine from Romacraft. Aquitaine Mode 5. It's a Perfecto-ish size cigar. They're good. They're really... Have you smoked this one before?
No. Where'd you get? Did you get it locally?
Yeah, Mr. J's carries them.
Okay.
Not in my wheelhouse at all. I love Romacraft, and the Aquitaine in particular, I'm not a fan.
Have you tried the Mode 5?
That's just no, I haven't.
Okay. Try the Mode 5.
All right, I'm on a mission.
Yeah. Even if the other Aquitaines might not be in your wheelhouse, I would definitely try the Mode 5. There's something about that size that Skip put extra magical juju in it or something. I don't know what he did to it, but it's good.
Nice.
All right. What else have we been smoking?
Caught up with the Christoph rep, Dan Davison.
Good guy.
Corojo Limitada by Christoph.
Yes.
I always get asked to revisit Christoph, and I did.
They're going to make you smoke them until you say they're the best cigars in the world.
Yes, I have a funny feeling that might come. However, wrapper, Nicaraguan Corojo Habano. Binder is Nicaraguan Habano, and the filler is Nicaraguan Habano with some Dominican Habano. Had the Robusto size, great smoke. As far as I'm starting to trend towards the Robusto size with some of the Christophs, but I'm starting to revisit some of their profiles and that. So good smoke. I gave it a box split for sure.
Nice.
Did you ever have that? You've had it, obviously.
I'm sure I have.
Yep.
Maybe I haven't. I don't know. Let me see that for a second.
No.
What does it look like?
Just gotta go this way. Yep.
One of my favorites by Christoph.
Yep.
Corojo Limitada. I don't know. I have to go back and look.
It's a flavorful punch in the mouth. It's delicious.
Yeah.
That's
Do
interesting.
you like the smaller size?
If I ever want some flavor and then
No.
it get punched in my mouth.
You also like the larger, like
I
the
do.
Toros?
For
Yeah.
Christoph, I do, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yep.
I did the Imperia Islaro. This is the Ecuadorian wrapper. Dominican binder and filler is Dominican and Pennsylvania. This is the Fundador size, 7x50/33.
Funtador.
Untador.
Yes.
Fundador.
Yep. Funtador.
Fundador.
Yep.
Fundador.
Funtador.
You say it with a T in it.
Funtador.
You say it with a T. There's no T in there.
It's not Fundador. It's Fundador. Then.
Fundador.
The Z is silent.
It's Fundador. It's not. It was fun to smoke. Can I say
Ah,
Fundador?
you say whatever you want, sir. It's your show. Moving on.
It's like Fund. like Chow Mei Foon, Fundador.
Hey, I'm trying to be on my game for these Stogies of the week here.
Just busting your balls.
I'm trying to pronounce everything the way.
Plus, we
it
don't get
should
the
be.
chance to somewhat correct you on pronunciation here.
Did he put a T in it,
We're
though?
running with it.
He put
It's Funtador.
Chow Mei Fundador.
It
Fundador.
was a Rhode Island
There's
tea.
no T in there, though.
I'm telling. Okay.
The Rhode Island tea. Yeah.
It's the
I don't know.
what's the Rhode Island tea?
Fundador, then. Fundador.
There's the R's that don't
Oh,
exist.
man, here I am trying to deliver my product, right? And just
Anyway, it's the perfecto size because I can say that. These are awesome, great flavors, awesome smoking experience. Enjoyed smoking this one. Aged in my humidor probably a month or so, I would say, and I was just really impressed with the blend, the flavors, the burn draw construction was great, perfect amount of smoke. I really liked it. I like this size in both of his blends that he mixes in, but this was a special. I hadn't enjoyed the Islero as much until I smoked this one. Yeah. And I think that was just a matter of it letting it age a little in my humidor. So
how was did you have to relight it a lot or no? It was good.
I don't think so.
Yeah. See, I think with the bigger sizes or if they rest with that, it's you know how sometimes
Still a little- they could be
anything
still-
like a Colorado wrapper. Not saying that's from Colorado wrapper. Please don't email us with that. But it seems to be a little moist. But if it ages within your humidor, it's a good smoke for sure.
Pretty sure Mike had stated as such when he was on recently.
These were-
a little bit of time.
Give it a little time.
Little time.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Cool. All right, what else have we been smoking?
Next, we got the Perdomo Reserve Champagne 10th anniversary, Connecticut wrapper, Nicaraguan binder and filler. The Churchill 7x54, $7 price point. Flavor, I had tobacco and creaminess with a slight nutty flavor, mild to medium, triple fermented Connecticut shade wrapper, and the nice classy black and gold band. Not a Bruins fan, but the band jumped out at me. I gave it a solid 5-er, and I'd like to come back to it again and revisit. It's one of those cigars, but solid rating enough.
It's a good outdoor smoke too.
Which one is that again?
The Perdomo Reserve Champagne, I believe you might have given me
Is that
this
the one with the yellow? Like the
Yellow and
cellophane is
black-
yellow,
black and
But is the
gold.
cellophane purposely tinted yellow?
Yes.
Yeah, those
Yes.
are actually really good.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people skip over those. I forget about that one.
I
It's
enjoyed
it's
it.
pretty solid Connecticut.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Perdomo. I had 20th anniversary Perdomo. I had bought a box of those on closeout. Man, are those smoking awesome now?
Really?
Awesome. Yeah, I think people forget about Perdomo with all the hype and all the new, like we're talking with Abe and all the new blends and brands. I mean, Perdomo's been around forever. So I had a box of I forget what size it is. It's like a Corona Gorda type size or a Lonsdale-ish size.
So much out there. Some of these gems get
Absolutely
pushed on the back burner, but back
And
to
that was just okay when I first got the box. Now that box is sat in my humidor,
Well,
age Hollywood is what I'm saying. Age.
Yes.
and for newer smokers, take that time in the humidor and give it a full once over.
Well, Abe brought up a good point with in the previous segment with with so many new stuff coming out, some stuff there's no brand loyalty. People are all over the place, and I really do feel that as a consumer, where our minds are just always constantly going, and we're getting bombarded with all these newer products or fresher products or reblended stuff, and it's a great time to be a cigar consumer for sure.
I do like to go back though and smoke stuff. Like Abe said, I like to go back and smoke some I haven't smoked in a really long time.
Absolutely.
He used the key word journey.
The journey.
It's a cigar journey, and it really is because out of sight, out of mind. There's no top of mind awareness. We're not and when you go back and revisit, you're like, oh wow, I remember why I like that. For
Right.
sure.
Pleasant surprises.
Yeah.
What else we got?
The Oscar Habano. So Leaf by Oscar.
Oh, okay,
They came
yep.
out with a Habano. All right.
The one sitting in the humidor, I haven't.
I had the Toro size 6x52. Interesting presentation. They're still using the leaf around the wrapper, about 3/4 of the wrapper. They wrapped it.
Oh, is that the
they wrapped-
Candela?
that's where I was going.
I have
they
one
wrapped
of these
it around
to,
the Candela
to review, and I think I've reviewed one in the past.
Yep.
I think it was a pretty solid smoke from what I remember.
Very solid smoke. I had hints of chocolate and wood notes. it's listed as it's bold. Again, you know, I don't think it. To me, it's a good medium smoke there. I want to revisit it because of the notes I was getting. I want to try to pair it with some bourbon there, and then revisit it. I think it would probably come out a little bit there. It wouldn't be a smoke that I would have with coffee or anything like that.
Nothing wrong with some good bourbon.
But interestingly enough, why the Candela wrapper? Because the other Leaf by Oscars are the wrapper.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he did that. I think it's just maybe to be different. I don't think it...
Did they make a Candela blend and it says, no, we got some extra leaves? I don't know. You know,
It could be. I just think, I don't know how much it contributes to the, or if at all contributes to the flavor, taste of the actual cigar itself, other than the packaging just looks cool.
Right.
Which is fine.
The box looks cool too. It's an
I mean, if you're not, exactly.
Box. It's present. It comes in 11 box count.
I don't think they're making the claim that it makes it taste better. In other words,
no.
But I do. I've always appreciated the packaging.
And it's interestingly enough, I brought up on a couple of previous episodes with the Leaf by Oscar, the wrapper is not smokable like the other one.
The band, you mean?
The band. The band is not.
I was going to bring it up, but it was funny.
What? Oh, the
band. The Leaf.
We
had that.
I'm halfway through.
That's all right.
You know,
it's good.
With that, I gave it a 5. You know, you should definitely try one. Give it a 5. It's a good smoke.
Nice.
Rainman, you got more?
I've got one more.
Let's do it.
Track 7 by the Flatbed Cigar Company.
Who?
Track 7.
Arapiraca.
Thank you. Medora wrapper.
I can't roll my R's very well.
No, me neither. Dominican binder, Dominican Ligero, Seco, Nicaraguan Ligero filler. I smoked the 5x60 box press, $8 price point, made in the DR, and for me it burned a little hot, but flavor-wise was solid. Natural tobacco, pepper, and faint chocolate I had, and give it a 5.
Local? Bought that?
Negative. It was gifted to me by a friend.
Okay.
Oh, Hollywood, the Oscar Robusto that you smoked with the Candela wrapper around it, I also rated it a 5. I had it in the Robusto. Was it a Robusto you smoked?
I smoked a Toro.
Okay. I rated the Robusto a 5.
Yeah,
So.
I was just interested because I took it out and I noticed the Candela. I'm like, what
Interesting to note about external elements that contribute to the flavor. When we took to cocktails, I was talking with my friends I was at a security conference last week, and my friend's like, "Oh, I make the best old fashioned." I'm like,
No, you don't.
people tell me that I make the best old fashioned. I'm like, hold on,
Time out.
Let's compare notes. He I think would make a better old fashioned than I would, because he's like, dude, he sears the orange.
Oh wow,
That's
that's next level stuff right there.
I'm listening.
The whole process, and then something with the cherry, and then before he does like the last step, he takes the glass with the bourbon in it and everything, and he puts it in a smoker.
Excuse me.
And he smokes it, and then like finishes I didn't get the whole process. I think he was purposely not telling me his entire process, but he's like, dude, you got to smoke. I'm like, what the hell do you mean smoke? Like, what do you take it outside and put it in your smoker? He's like, no, dude. He's like, on Amazon. He's like, go look at this. And it's like a little gun with a tube attached to it that goes to like a bowl that goes upside down over. It's supposed to be for smoking food.
Wow.
And someone, a friend of mine sitting across from me, is like, yeah, it sucks for food. He's like, it's awesome for cocktails. And he's like, yeah, dude, you smoke. That you put the cocktail in the glass dome, and the top of the glass dome is connected to a gun that is like a butane torch. It looks like a butane torch lighter, but it's
and you
big.
go around like.
And there's a spot to put like wood chips, and you light it on fire, and it shoots the smoke into the bowl. He's like, and then you let it sit in there for like 5 minutes.
Amazing.
He's like, it takes me like 15, 20 minutes to make an old fashioned.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, dude, we're making them at volume. That's not going to work. But I do want to try your thing. And then he's like, oh, there's a new model of this thing. And he's like, it's $200. And he look, buy one click, and he bought it. And I'm like, no, dude, I got to think about that before I'm just like,
At first I thought you drop a little piece of brisket in there or something, you know.
Yeah, no. And then I'm like, so you use like, what do you use for wood chips? And he's like, yeah, it comes with it. He's like, but those aren't good. He's like, you can order these like specialty wood chips from like this. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, that's
so we're gonna have to literally smoke our old fashions.
Let's go.
intense.
We're gonna have to order the stuff.
That could be a good segment.
smoking your cocktail.
Yeah.
Like literally smoking your cocktail.
Right. I like it.
It's craziness.
Let's do it.
We should just do a whole show on cocktails.
That'd be.
I'm all kinds of fired up now.
We should do a live show with guests coming in, local guests who can travel to the area with cocktails. That'd be fun. Like a mini event.
The Leaf by Oscar made me think of that because it's like an external thing, and you're like, well, how is smoking how does it's glass. The glass doesn't absorb anything. Like the actual component, like the bourbon absorbs.
There's no ice in it. Like the ice is not smoked.
I don't remember at what point in the process.
A good cheat could be a smoked bourbon. No?
Could be.
Ooh.
But he swears by this whole smoking process. So we'll have to try that on the show.
Okay.
That'd be fun. Maybe we'll do a Stogie segment on pairing your cigar with a smoked cocktail.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Well, thanks everyone for listening and watching to this edition of the Stogie Geek Show. We'll see everyone next time.